everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and today we will be stuffing our cash with our September 15th paycheck. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am a cash budgeter and stuffer here on YouTube, and I am working on debt as well as building up an emergency and sinking funds. So if that is something that you're interested in and you haven't already, please consider subscribing below. Our check was pretty good. I'm going to put the cash inside because we're going to run through the budget quickly. Very brief overview, so I will link the full budget video below for you to watch. And I think I said this a couple videos ago that this was like my most amount, but this pay period was the most amount of money I've ever earned in my life, so it was kind of fun. A little weird, but cool, I guess, overall. But let's go ahead and zoom in. My September 15th paycheck was $4,636.25. And then I took out about 30% for taxes. So I took out $1,390. So I have to go make my tax payment this weekend for the tax money that's sitting in my business account right now. After I removed the taxes, I had $3,246.25. And there was rollover in my account of $118.17, so adding that back in, that gave us a total budget of $3,364.42, and that is what we worked with. We had our car payment, I did do a $70 snowball payment, the credit cards, a student loan, there was some easy pays. I think this is going to be my last medical bill, I believe. Internet, I saved some for gas in my car, which I haven't even used yet. And this is a once in a year thing. My OT license is due, plus this weekend. So you're seeing this on Wednesday, but I'm filming this on Saturday. And I have had to work on a lot of OT stuff this weekend to renew my license. I had to save $200 out of this to put towards my license fee, plus some continuing ed credits. After that, though, I still had $1,723.99. I took $850 out of this check to put towards October 1st, and then I want to rebuild my emergency fund. As I said in the budget video, my paychecks are going to definitely be higher than I used to have. I think the 3,000 range is going to be the new low end for me. And then a paycheck like this, 4,600, will probably be the high end. So because of that, I am definitely due for a reboot of kind of how I'm functioning here financially. And I decided to start back to basics, which was to rebuild that emergency fund I had. So I went ahead and threw $200 in my high yield emergency fund account. After I did that, I had $590.43. I decided to keep $190.43 in the bank. And I also remembered on that video I had an Amazon order. It actually didn't turn out to be 86. I set aside 86, but I figured it only was 70 something. So I took care of that. And that left me with $314 for cash stuffing. So this is the breakdown, and I did spend $10 today. So we had $314, but I believe we have $304 left, and that is what I'm expecting here. So let's start by counting our money to make sure that is indeed what we do have. We have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300. So it should be 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are good. Let's separate this real quick and we will get right into the cash stuffing. All right. Let's start with my wallet. I know for sure there's change. I did actually, I do have $1. I actually had some money in here, but I had to go to Target this morning to get light bulbs and just stuff like that. So I spent that 10 and then I spent what was left in here, but I think this $1 wouldn't go in the machine, so I gave up on it. But I did dip into my rollover it really wasn't much. I think it only came out to 40 something dollars, but I paid what I could with cash, and it was unaccounted for, but I guess that's why I do the rollover. Okay. Got a little bit of change in here. More than I realized, actually. Ooh, there's like change tucked away in the corner. Okay, so I believe that's it for change. This is getting about halfway full. A few more months left, and I'm going to be super excited in December to count that. We have $1 to put towards our savings challenges. I think that's it with money. So let's get to stuffing. Right, we're starting with food and home. That is getting 180, and I am doing week 1 and week 2, so 50, 100, week 1, week 2, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 80. So we have 40 for week 1, 40 for week 2, which gives us a total of $90. And then I had 20 for miscellaneous, so I spent 10. So that's technically 10 for next week, but I think I'll just put it in my folder to have. All right, that is the wallet. Now ready for our sinking funds. So let me go ahead and put this in my next week envelope. And let's see what we have. Wait, that is so messy. That's messy. Let me do this again. First is bills. I'm like, do I have a pen? Bills is getting 20. And I did do a bill condensing recently, so I'll link that one below as well. Because you're going to notice there's less, I sunk down. There's more hundreds in here now, more 50s and less bulk, which was always a fun thing to do. But today it's getting 20. What is today? So I said today's Saturday, it's the 16th. My bills folder now has 100 and 200, 20, 40, 65. 265. As I said, 265, a highlighter just fell. That was that noise. That is pretty nice. I do think it might be, since this is an emergency fund, to put this in my high yield account, because if money is just going to sit here and not go towards debt, it could at least be earning interest. What's holding me back right now is that I do not have those money holders, which I really want to make, but okay. It seems like for me, when it comes down to it, work always takes priority on things, including YouTube, but it's okay. We'll work it out. So medical is getting restuffed again. Today it's going to get 15. And it doesn't have 0 right now because we unstuffed it, but now we have 10 and a 5. I just noticed I have stuff on my hand, like eyeliner on my hand. Savings is getting $9 today. Is that stuck? We did a 5, and then a 6, 7, 8, 9. This one got condensed a little. Savings now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. I did have a thought on my savings envelope. I was like I've been thinking about my money a lot because, like I said, things have changed a bit for me and I need to change with it. I wonder if at some point I should take the money I've saved in my savings and throw it to a savings challenge to finish that challenge and then put the money to where I want it to go. Right now, the big ones are credit snowball payments and emergency fund savings. So, I mean, this $66 could actually help me finish off a savings challenge. So I might think about that before I film my savings challenge video for September. Comment below if you think that you like that idea. Actually watching a video from another budgeter, and I don't remember who it was, I apologize, but she was basically talking about how she was stopping her savings challenges to focus on her debt, and I was like, yeah, that does make sense because you're paying interest on your credit card and your debt every month. So it kind of made me think about, well, when I have this money in my envelopes, how can I make it work for me? And that's why I thought maybe getting stuff out into high yield accounts, so at least it's earning some interest. Or in the case of this, savings, if I want to just decide to save this money and put it towards savings challenges to reach those goals faster. that's something I thought about. And then I guess part of me knows that sometimes I like having this cash for unexpected moments or events. Or that's my dog walking. She's got like full run of the house now. And so before there's the door that would separate the living room from the second part of the house. And she was walking by me because there's a window that she can look out back, and that's what she's doing. But she's been kind of slowly getting used to having more space, I think. And now she's sitting right next to me like, I know you're talking about me. A lot of thoughts about the savings envelope, I guess, is the bottom line. I really don't know. I like to have the cash here. It's like emergency cash. But I also said this in my budgeting video that at the end of the month, my end of the month review, I'm going to reassess what I actually have in savings at this point, because I think at some point, maybe I should just say in my emergency, like, okay, this is what I have, and stop focusing so much on emergency things and then start throwing it towards debt. So that's one of the things I'm thinking of, mulling over, I should say, as I basically redo my whole life. My whole life feels like it is in reboot mode. I'm like reorganizing, rebooting. This is my first weekend in the house alone. So I've basically decided to spend the weekend by myself. I had to work on, like I said earlier, the OT stuff, and starting to reorganize my home because now I have all the space is mine. Yeah, I think that just reorganization, rebooting is just on the brain for me. And this part of this is definitely part of it. But okay, I'm rambling. As you can see, it's been in my thoughts. But let's just move on to the cash stuffing. So I skipped shopping and skipped giving. Riley is getting 10. This month. She now has 20, 40, 55. So 55 for Riley. My car is getting 10. I still have yet to schedule my oil change because I know I'm going to have to schedule it. I probably won't be able to schedule it now because my work schedule is going to change for 3 weeks. I think my oil's down to like 20-something%. So I'm like, all right, I have a little bit more time, but I do have to get that done. Adding in the 10, my car now has 120, 40, 51. So pay my oil change, plus we'll have money left over. Family is next. This is my mom. Today I'm going to give her 30. And my goal here with this, as I've been saying in every video, is I'm now working to make a super big payment. I have been saying I want to pay it off, but then I realized I don't want to set myself up for failure. I'm now reverting that to make a huge payment for Christmas. At least half is my goal, if not more. And then like wrap it up. And I was thinking of fun ways I could like wrap it up and put it in a gift. I was looking at some puzzle box things where you have to solve the puzzle and then you get the money. Mom would hate that, but it might be fun. Anyway, so she's getting 30 today. I'm pretty sure I just put that in. Mom now has 150, 70, 90, 200, 210. Nice. So if I want to do halfway by Christmas, halfway is 700. I'm actually not too far off considering it's only September. So over halfway might be doable. Secret stash I just skipped this month because I kind of put all that money towards rent and emergency fund. But, you know, just so you know, secret stash does have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. What is left should be $20 towards savings challenges because I am trying to finish up a savings challenge, which is a debt snowball. I've been thinking about this more. So my savings challenge has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I have my one that I got out of my wallet. So we're going to throw that with the money I saved from my last check, which I actually have a chunk of money in here already. Should be able to do a nice little savings challenge video, which will come out next weekend. And then after that, okay, it is time for us to sit down and look at what in the heck is happening with me. All right, that is my savings challenge cash for next time. And that is it for the video, you guys. Maybe I'll show this to you actually, let me show this to you real quick now if you stayed this long. I want to take you with me, guys, and show you kind of behind the budget. There's Riley. Oh, poor Riley. One of the things on my budget was an Amazon order, and I got this, which I'm super excited about. It's like a whole organized thing. I'm rebooting my life, and basically almost every part of my life. So I have like a monthly calendar, a weekly calendar, and my to-do list. So I am also combining my YouTube and finance goals with my house goals. So I do have some YouTube stuff on there. I've been tracking the videos so I can make sure I plan for those because I want to get back on track. And creating a YouTube list is on there. This is actually one of the things where I budgeted $86. The line is because I really wanted to buy this on Amazon. It was only 15 bucks. It's magnetic, but my fridge isn't magnetic, so I had to tape it to the wall. But behind the budget, one of the things I got. But all right, you guys, I am going to bid you adieu. I thank you. Here, I'll let you look at Riley. I just washed my bedding. She's just chilling. But Riley, you want to say goodbye? All right, we thank you so much for watching. We hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.